Hello guys, the DB Grinder here, back at it again with another video, and this time we have SKD Dark Kevin with 1,162 rating versus Dark King with 1,435 rating, so it's going to be another high rated DB video, and let's hop right in. And then we're going to see a tie, and then we're going to see SKD win the rock, paper, scissors, shoot, so they get to decide if they want to go first or second this match. And then looking at the deck counts, we see 40 versus 45. And then SKD will be choosing to go first this match. Opening hands is Decatron, Prosperity, Ecclesia, Imagination, and Prosperity. So definitely sucks to draw multiple Prosperity. This is more of like a going second card. I guess we'll see where this gets him. Because like if this gets him the Feast, then this is a Void card to send. And then they have Quick Launch, Cosmic Cyclone, Punishment, Natty's Servant, and Boot Sector Launch. So not bad. I mean, like you don't want to draw Boot, and Punishment's like to draw. It's not like crazy, but this definitely isn't like a normal like Dragon Link deck or anything. This probably also has like Eldritch in it. Wouldn't surprise me to see stuff like that. They're gonna go ahead, normal summon out Decatron, effect, go send Deviati, and then Prosperity. That'll go ahead and banish 6. Looking at the banishes. So they also have like a monster negate up too because it sends and copies the effect. Then looking at those 6. Oh, that's really bad. Yeah, that's just not good. So they're going to add back talents and then put everything back to the bottom of the deck. That was unfortunate. And then just pass. So one monster negate pass, draw Ash Blossom, and then they're going to go ahead, activate Quick Launch, bring out Tracer from the deck, and then they're going to get rid of that for Striker Dragon, no effects, they drew Boot, and then Battle Phase, attack over. And the reason why they couldn't just like Quick Launch, like Tracer beat over is because a Quick Launch says it cannot attack, so they have to do that. And then main phase 2, Striker Dragon effect to add back Tracer from grave, and then activate Boot Sector Launch effect, summon out Tracer, and then Tracer effect to pop Boot and bring out Recharger, and then they're going to go ahead and get rid of those for an Anaconda, so not going for a Papega Ruler. Alright, fair enough. Goes for Anaconda. Anaconda effect, going to pay 2k, it's going to dump Fusion and the materials, and then bring out Almighty Dragoon. And then Natty's Servant, go send the Predaplant, and then go grab Ecclesia, and then next standby, this is going to go search. And then set Cosmic, set Punishment, pass turn, and then draw Vanishment, standby phase, they're going to go ahead and search. Alright, so they're playing Miracleized Fusion, and this can special summon out Dragoon by banishing stuff in grave. So that is going to be some pretty good pressure, but if they have to use Punishment, then they won't be able to use this next turn. At worst, it could also just be a discard for Dragoon. And then they're going to activate Imagination, Chain Cosmic. Fair enough, Imagination is insane. Foolish Burial times 6. And then they're going to go ahead, use Ecclesia, summon, activate effect. They're going to chain Ash Blossom to that. So they don't want them adding a Knight here, and then Knight effect in hand, and then they have to Dragoon negate that. Then activate Vanishment, discard Prosperity, they're letting this resolve. If you Dragoon negate that effect, you know that they have talents because they added it off of Prosperity. They activate it to steal. You can like Punishment out Ecclesia, Dragoon pop, poke you. That doesn't do anything though. Or yeah, that's just not game. So I feel like you would just do that because you don't get gamed and then you get Dragoon back. But now they're going to go grab Imagination and then activate that, use that effect, and they're thinking, and then they're going to let this resolve. Okay. I Still think it was better to just Dragoon negate banishment effect. Punishment away Ecclesia. When they go to talents to steal, they take it, has 4k attack. They pop Anaconda, you take 500. They poke you, leave you at 500, you get Dragoon back versus 0 cards. And now they're going to use the fusion effect here. They're going to go send 3 from extra deck, and then they're going to go send 3 from extra deck. And they are on like a Dogmatika engine in their deck, so they are going to have a few good stuff to send. And then go ahead and mill 3. And then they go ahead and mill 3, so we can see that it's Buster Blader. Alright, that'll be interesting to see. I like seeing Buster Blader stuff. So instead of Eldritch stuff, most likely it's traded out with Buster Blader. Their mills weren't very good. And then they're going to get Elder effects here, popping Punishment, popping the Infernoid. And then, yep, those go. And then banish 2 for Deviati. You got to banish 3. Oh, okay, fair enough. They're trying to summon out this. And then use that effect, tribute Ecclesia to banish Dark Magician. That's going to make this not be live. And then they're going to go ahead and banish 3 to bring out Deviati. And then activate talents to steal. They're going to chain Dragoon here, chain Deviati. That's going to negate and banish. And then they're going to take Anaconda with talents. And then they can just banish to summon and game. Because they don't have anything here. Yeah, they don't have anything engraved to stop this. That was thrown. Here's the bread. Gone. Through it. But now going on to the next game, we are going to see King Dark decide to go first. Opening hands is Gamma, Prosperity, Nadir Servant, Decatron, Nadir Servant. Strong. And then they have Cosmic, Judgment, Order, Nadir Servant, Strike. Also very strong. Like, ugh, Order's so nasty. Honestly, I don't get how this card ever got unbanned. Like, when this card came back, it was insane. It's still insane. Like, I don't know. I don't know how this card ever came back, to be honest. They're going to activate Nadir Servant, go send Ash, and then that's going to go add Ecclesia from deck to hand. And then summon Ecclesia, use the effect, they're letting this resolve. So they're not going to Gamma that. So probably saving this next turn to try to hit like an Ash Blossom or something. And then they're going to go ahead and set 5. And then end phase Ash to go grab Ecclesia for follow-up, pass, draw Decatron, a few multiples in hand. They're going to go Nadir Servant, chain Order, very strong, and then summon Decatron. Decatron effect, chain Strike to negate that effect and destroy the Decatron. Pass, draw Strike. Oh, it's just going to trade with Decatron next turn too. Summon Ecclesia effect, go add Knight, and then Brrr, poke for 3k. Some good damage in. It's like almost half the life. Then set Strike. Then pass turn, draw Feast, not doing anything. Summon Decatron effect, chain Strike. Hopefully they can draw like another Void card next turn. I mean, Judgment will obviously beat it, but they don't know that. Draw Prosperity. Then go ahead and poke for another 3,000, leaving them at only 2,000 life points. I draw another Nadir Servant. Yeah, like even if they drew like Imagination, Feast, get rid of it, Judgment, Scoop. Yeah, they're just gonna show the Nadir Servants. Just, hey, look. Order sucks. That card is honestly a struggle and a half. Like, I remember that card in Zoo format. You could open any Zoo plus Order and you win. You don't even have to combo. You could just make Drident, flip Order, and the opponent's like, durr, because the deck was all normal summon monsters, extender spells, and like just like good spells, and then most people were only playing like 3D barriers. So if you just flipped Order, it was just like GG pretty much every time. And then they're going to go ahead, and SDK is going to choose to go first. Opening hand is Vanishment, Trap Trick, Sight to Miss, the Wicked Warden. This card just goes ahead and adds a layer. And then Vanishment, so this is good. Opening up like Feast plus Lair. Lair is stupid. That card's nice. Not stupid like Order. Definitely not stupid like Order, but stupid in its own way. And then they have Strike, Natty's Servant, Ecclesia, Red Eyes Fusion, and Ash Blossom. So this is definitely good. They're going to go ahead and use the effect. They're thinking they're going to Ash that. They don't want them seeing Lair. And then activate Banishment. It's going to go add Feast from deck to hand. And then set Feast, set Trap Trick, and then pass turn, draw. The ultimate wizard in terms of attack and defense. Rip. Feast, that's going to get rid of Banishment, and then chain Trap Trick, setting a pointer. Yeah, that's going to be solid. Getting to see the hand is kind of nice. They're going to activate Decatron, Chainlink 1, Decatron, Chainlink 2, and then Chainlink 3, activate a pointer, reveal the Banishment, look at the hand, and hit Natty's Servant out of hand. Then go dump a Spell Trap negate, go dump a Monster negate. So here, if they activate Red Eyes Fusion, gets negated. They normal summon Ecclesia, beat over. Yeah, like they just don't have anything here. Summon it, beat over. Set Strike pass, Natty's Servant goes back. They aren't returning it. Yeah, Natty's Servant should be returned to hand because if you read a pointer, it says banish one card from their hand until your opponent's next end phase. And their next end phase would be their next end phase, which was last end phase. So they just messed that up. Natty's Servant, go send Elder, grab Ecclesia, Elder effect, pop Strike. And then they're going to use this effect, Tribute Decatron, banish Strike. And then go banish 3, bring out Anoku. And then they're going to attack. They can use this effect to banish if they want. So they're going to go ahead and banish Mud Swamp. Then attack. So it doesn't say face down. Yeah, it just says banish one monster. So I don't know. But summon Ecclesia. At this point it doesn't matter. Go add punishment, activate, they're going to discard punishment, go grab Feast, and then set Feast, pass, draw Prosperity, like Natty's Servant should just be in hand. Feast effect, get rid of that, and then that's going to go bring out Decatron and Sitsamus, and then Decatron's going to activate, go send on Nuku, so multiple spells and traps negates. Activate Prosperity, negate, and then activate Red Eyes Fusion, negate. And then that's just game. Natty's Servant, a pointer, return the hand. How are you forgetting this basic thing? I don't know, like, I usually don't, like, hate on people for forgetting stuff, but, like, that's so huge that you actually just forget to add Natty's Servant back. Like, do people not know a pointer? Like, okay, a pointer was okay not to know in 2016 if you didn't know the ruins, but it's 2021, people. Like, you have to know how a pointer works. So many people mess this up, and they think that they don't get it till their next turn's end phase, which is just not correct. But that's going to be it for the video. Let's see how long the match was. We can see it was about 27 minutes long. Not bad at all. That's, like, rather quick. I don't even know what I'm going to call this deck, because we saw Buster Blader stuff. So, probably just going to call it Buster Blader Dogmatika, because that's, like, what it is. I hate it. Like, I posted an Orcus video, like, a few days ago, and there was no Orcus cards in it, because they just didn't see them. And people were commenting, oh, this isn't an Orcus deck, this is a Scrap Machina deck, and it's like, that's not how it works. Like, let's say this person only drew Dogmatika stuff and didn't see Infernoid cards. Would you say this is a pure Dogmatika deck? Obviously not. It's still Infernoid, you just didn't draw them. So, I don't know. But, that's going to be it for the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And the DB Grinder, signing off. Peace. Have a nice day.